back to another reaction review video with me, Nina Schofield, singer-songwriter, vocal coach and session musician. And today we are heading back to watch Mission Souls, and this time it's with a huge song and one that is getting them a lot of traction on YouTube, and that is Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses. This is a classic rock song, and if there's one thing that Mission Souls are good at, it's classic rock. So let's get stuck into the detail. We'll do what we always do on this channel. What is going on in terms of the arrangement? What are each of the parts doing? How are they expressive within this song? What's the performance technique like? Let's find out. I'm very excited for this. Are you ready? Here we go. Such an iconic guitar line, isn't it? You know, details like that little crescendo there, they matter within the context of the overall thing. Even though it's a small portion of the song, each of those little parts create something bigger. These hits. Yeah, building. So this part that we all know and love, it spans this whole octave and a half range. It's so interesting. From that D4 up to that G5. I just find it such an interesting motif because it's so catchy, but doesn't really fit the context of a usual catchy motif, maybe because of the depth of range. Of course, the chords change underneath, but that motif remains the same. Here we go. She's got a smile that it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories. Did you hear how the guitar rang out through that first vocal? Everything was as fresh as a bright blue sky. We've got a lovely delay and reverb, but a little cry at the end of that vocal there. Loads of cry vocals. Okay. That's what I like to call the bass face. It's the concentration face. It's like you're sucking a sour lemon, the bass face. I'd probably break down and cry. We have those nice harmonies there. Whoa, sweet child of mine. Whoa, sweet love of mine. I like that the harmonies aren't the whole way through. We're picking out key phrases and adding them in there. All of these different... He's so good with the drum fills. All of these different guitar hooks layered together, you know? It's not just that there's one motif that we love from this song, there's several. See the cry? Just hear that again. Just the flip there, I love that from Stacey. You know, these are complicated parts. It's a complicated vocal in terms of the presence that you have to bring to it and the back-to-back phrasing, so breath control. And it's just relentless in its musicianship necessity, you know? Look into those eyes and see an ounce of pain. Great timekeeping there from Eyes. I appreciate the staccato ends to some of these phrases as well. Thunder, you know? We have additional guitar being layered underneath, you can see in the corner. Oh! I I enjoyed that. That lift in the vocal. So this guitar. Super simple again. It's just 4 notes essentially, but 3 within each phrase. And yet, it adds something extra special to this. Nice and loose and bendy. Love it. Oh. I played too soon because we had the extended part of the guitar now. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I like that even though we are at a certain level with the vocal, a solid forte, I suppose you could argue mezzo forte. I'm going to say forte. We still got that little push, that little fortissimo coming in there. You can see the harmonies in the corner. The bass. Where are we going up to there? All the way up to that E5. The flip in the vocal. Wow, I really like that. Okay, this section of the song, out of nowhere, more guitar. The guitar in this song is so integral to the whole thing. If you take the guitar out, what does it do to the song? You know, you'll have your drums and your bass and your vocal. I don't know. I just think it would be interesting to get the stems of this song and take out each guitar part bit by bit and then see how it sounds. Maybe that's something Mission Souls could do. They could do a behind the scenes of the making of this song and just show us each of the different parts and what it sounds like to go down to the bare bones of it. Okay, and then it just kicks it up another level again. This is what makes this such a fun performance to watch. They're so talented, and their commitment to just raising the bar throughout, that's what I'm impressed with. Look at Ice on the drums. He is so in control. Yes! Neisha. And this is what she can do at 15 years old, you know? Let's add another 15. Let's see what she's doing at 30. So down here, we've got super layered vocals. We actually go down to that G3 there, which is cool. Where do we go now? Where do we go? Where do we go? Yeah, so now we're still down to that G3, but it's starting on the B3 instead of the E4. So it's going down to the same point, but it just feels a bit more soulful. Oh, where do we go now? Where do we go? And more of a mezzo forte. Where do we go now? That again. That's how you build. Yeah, that's amazing. Up to that B4, there's going to be a big vocal. Hang on. Wow. That E5 again. Let's just hear that one more time. The level of energy required to sustain all the way through and then build at the end. That's amazing to me. I absolutely love this lead vocal being a female vocal as well. Where do we go? Yes. Sweetie. That's the attitude. That's it. Wow, listen to that resonate. Woohoo, the distortion. Yeah, so cool. That's rock and roll. Oof, I just love it. And the hits at the end, so cool. Well, I can see why that has gained over 1 million views in a month, less than a month. To take on that kind of a song at their ages, but with that level of skill, to change it up into the female vocal, just the whole thing was so high energy and so well delivered. I loved it. Let me know what you thought of that in the comments box down below and what else I should be watching from Mission Souls. I will of course return to them as soon as I can. And I hope you're having a lovely day. If you would like to and you haven't already, feel free to hit that subscribe button, become part of our family here. You can find extra content from me over on Patreon. Loads to discover on there. I recently did a live stream on there, which was really fun, available to all members, free and all tiers. So do check that out. And I will look forward to seeing you on another video very, very soon. Have a great rest of your day. Love you. Bye.